So while I was copying my files, I got this, an unresponsive screen. It looks wigging out. Let's see if we can just fix this. Sorry, the cable's connecting it, kind of rotating the phone. Hopefully, this was just a bug. It appears that it was, but kind of concerning considering this is a $1,400 phone. These kinds of things shouldn't be happening. I'll write it off as just because it was copying the files, but interesting.
New phone, who dis?
Hello everybody, Arrow here. Welcome to the unboxing of the Samsung Galaxy S20 Ultra. My package came in at approximately 10:30 this morning. It is currently 12:20. It's as early as I could get out of class. And we got it here, baby. Alright. It's the 128GB model, 5G obviously, S20 Ultra. You know how it is. Comes with the little Samsung adapter thing for switching out with your phone. Currently my old phone is upwards right now, and it's filming this. So let's go ahead and show you the little adapter thing I was talking about. Okay, so this is the little adapter thing. It's basically USB-C from USB Type A. Type A. This is just so you can transfer all your old files over, but that is not what we're interested in. We are interested in the Samsung Galaxy S20 Ultra. Holy cow, here it is, boys and girls. Let's go ahead and grab our knife again, and let's break the seal. Oh, fine unboxing experience. Alright, ladies and gents, here we go. We take it off. I think that was supposed to be there. Maybe not actually. So this actually was supposed to be like that. It's supposed to be stuck at the top there. Got a little box here, Samsung with a little document logo, I guess. Here is the SIM card tray opener. We'll get that out in a sec, but let's see what we got in here. So in here we have turn photos and videos into epic moments. We got a bunch of the different camera modes and whatnot, telling you about how all that works. Obviously, with the camera being the main feature of this phone, I would hope they would include something like that. They got a bunch of other information about navigation, legal information, health and safety, Samsung Knox, emergency calls, stuff like that. We have don't lose a thing, back up your old phone, Samsung Smart Switch. This is a quick reference guide. Cool. Customize central apps, stuff like that. It shows the micro SD tray and the SIM tray. This device is packaged with a screen protector. If you remove it and you want to use a different screen protector, make sure it allows for use of all touchscreen features. Obviously, it's not a need, but it's a great tip, considering that Samsung lets you know that that is a possibility that your stuff may not work the way it's intended to. You can go ahead and remove this SIM tray opener thing. Blah. English. Sick. Alrighty, so I don't want to get a ton of fingerprints on it, so I'm going to lean it. Holy cow, ladies and gents. There she is. Hold on, satisfying, ready? Oh, that was beautiful. That was downright beautiful. Holy cow. I'm just now realizing how beautiful this phone is. We can see we got the giant camera bezel. If I rotate it this way, you can see it's actually quite a bit raised compared to some of the other phones released by Samsung. Glass back. It's more of a waterfall in the back than the front this time. It's more of a flat screen compared to some of the other Samsung phones in the past. And as we all know, it is a fingerprint magnet. There's a fingerprint right there. I can see that there is that screen protector in front. And yeah, let's go ahead and get a SIM in this. SIM tray is on the top here. Later, I will be putting my micro SD card in here. I have a 128GB one, which will give me up to like 256 because this phone is a 128GB model. Whoa, that's trippy. I just noticed something. Let me put this back in. So I just noticed that if you look at this periscoping lens right here for the 100x space zoom, if you look at it at a really odd angle, I don't know if I can capture that. I'll try and put one on screen if I can capture it. You can actually like see inside the phone at some of the mechanics. That is the trippiest and coolest thing I've ever seen. You can really tell that it's a periscoping lens at that. Let's start by turning on the phone. Okay, so I'll be able to restart that later. I guess it's going to restart it anyways now. But it's going to restart to reconfigure for my provider since it's an unlocked phone. While this is booting up, I wanted to point out that I bought the 45 watt super fast wall charger. Go ahead and unbox that. I already checked it to make sure it looked all good. Comes in the box is the charger itself.
Let's get started. Let me help you get set up more easily by guiding you through the steps.
Sick, thank you. So basically, very tightly in there is a USB-C, USB-C cable that plugs into your 45 watt charger and then into your phone, just like that. And then also for a screen protector, I got Whitestone dome glass. It's just trustworthy, and I've had dome glass before and it's worked flawlessly, so that's what I'm going to be using here. As for a case, I do have a Spigen Tough Armor case. I do not know where it is right now. I seem to have misplaced it, but before I get too much on with this, I'm going to find it and I will be back. Where the hell did I put that thing? Okay, so apparently I put it in the wrong drawer. I found it. Let's go ahead and take a look at the Spigen Tough Armor case. Comes in this nice plastic bag here. Comes with a little instruction manual. I just love this one because it's clean and effective at what it does. So we'll put this on in a sec though. We're going to put the screen protector on first. And yeah, let's just get into the phone itself now. Let's check the rest of the box now. We have a little Samsung pamphlet with nothing on it. We have a USB-C to USB Type-A, I would suppose. No, USB-C, USB-C, along with their 25 watt charger, as well as a placeholder, it seems. This is nothing. And some AKG headphones that are actually seem kind of decent. They're fabric braided cable, comes with some extra ear tips that you can try on to fit your ear size. But these actually seem halfway decent. Obviously the USB Type-C because, well, rip headphone jack. And let's get into the phone. Alrighty, so we can set all this stuff up later. For now, I'm just going to use the fingerprint since they have the ultrasonic in-display fingerprint scanner. And then we will use a pattern for now. Okay, so apparently it's having trouble with the Wi-Fi, so I'm going to go ahead and, well, I guess I might skip it for now, because it seems I can't access the Wi-Fi in this menu here. So I guess we'll just skip this for now, or it's, okay, we're stuck here. Okay, ladies and gents, that is it. We are in the phone. It is working flawlessly. We got that beautiful, beautiful camera, that 40 megapixel selfie camera. Say hello to my old phone right there, up there. And, yeah. So we will eventually get all this stuff set up later, but for now I just want to give an overall review of the phone based off first impressions and the unboxing experience. As for the unboxing experience, this phone, I mean, it's an average, great unboxing experience. It's just pretty much the same as a lot of the other flagships. It's very simple, but also very elegant. I am going to go in settings here and make change some of the display settings so it doesn't keep turning off on me. If we go here, we have the 120 hertz option. We can apply that. And holy cow, there we go. It is very not represented by my camera up there, but it is definitely noticeable on here. I actually have a 165 hertz monitor that I use for gaming, so this is definitely something that I've already experienced before, but it is still impressive, especially to see on a phone. It is going to be hard to go back from this. One thing I am curious is that we are, yes, at Full HD Plus. If we go to Quad HD Plus and we apply that, high refresh rate isn't supported at this moment in time. It is going to be added later. I have heard in the next few months they will release software optimizations that will allow this to be possible. So you will have access to 120 hertz on standard or on the highest resolution possible later, but not at the moment right now. We can go back to Full HD Plus, and then we can go to 120 hertz like so. Oh, just buttery smooth. You can also turn on a blue light filter, which is basically blue light mode. It's the same on most phones, it's just the blue light filter right there. And yeah, so screen timeout, we're gonna go 10 minutes for now. We can change it down to 5 or 2 or whatever later. But yeah, so that is that. As far as the camera goes, you always have the double tap. Takes you straight to the camera. Got that beautiful lens. Focusing, let's see, turn right here. It's not actually wanting to focus, there we go. Let's see. Oh, just in and in. Honestly, not as clear as I was expecting. Let's see. I think it focused up here. Wow, yeah, that is a lot of detail for a phone camera. Obviously, this isn't the best test in the world for the camera. That will be in a separate video. But that nice live wallpaper, ultrasonic fingerprint, and I'm in. Okay, Google. Oh, there it goes. So we can set that up later, obviously. But yeah. This phone is by far the most expensive phone I have purchased, and by far the coolest phone I have purchased. This camera is obviously game-changing tech. It has a lot of support for great cases. Personally, I like Speaking Tough Armor. Just slips in like that, and it is ready to go. The biggest thing is that it is flush. The camera bump is actually a little bit lowered in, so it adds just minimal amount of bulk. And that camera lies flat. There is no rocking back and forth because of that camera, just because of, well, this flexible fabric here. And on the plus side, it always has that camera stand, which is very nice for having that laid back angle, as well as you can turn around to have a more vertical angle depending on what angle you're looking at your phone at. But I am going to, for a while, be putting my finger here thinking, I can unlock my phone just like the S9 Plus, but no, not quite. It got moved to the front of the display, reminiscent of the old iPhone 6s that I had. So it's going to be some getting used to, but I'm sure we'll get there in time. Okay, guys, so I guess now that we've got this unboxed, we can go ahead and go over some of the specs, do a quick spec review, and also some of the things that I'm noticing, first impressions at least. Got that ultrasonic. Oh, I'm not looking at it properly, so I can't see where I'm placing my finger. As for the camera here, guys, we have the 108 megapixel sensor at the top. We have the 48 megapixel, periscope lens. The what the hell? We have the 108 megapixel lens. We have the 48 megapixel periscope lens and the 12 megapixel ultra wide lens, along with the 0.3 megapixel time of flight sensor, which is depth sensor. Obviously flash, and the ability to record an 8K video. Oh my goodness, this phone's camera is a beast. You can double tap to get to the camera, obviously. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Can take some snapshots and whatnot. Just, beautiful camera. Obviously, if we double tap again, it'll bring up the selfie camera, and you can see, hello! We can see that we got that 40 megapixel selfie camera there. Holy cow. That's going to be amazing. Obviously, in camera tests that people have done, they've already determined that the Galaxy S20 generally has superior selfie shots just because of that 40 megapixel camera. As for the Gorilla Glass 6 on both the front and back, I believe, we got a waterfall display going almost all the way over a thin metal bezel here made out of aluminum. And then we got a pretty much flat, not much of a waterfall on the front display here. Saw the always on display coming up there. And yeah, we got the power button, the volume up and down rocker. Not much else other than the SIM card tray, the speaker, and the port there. So actually not that much in terms of stuff on the actual phone itself. It's mainly just the camera, the buttons, and the ports. The port. Singular port. Honestly, this phone is just, I mean, I am at a loss for words. I'll be able to put this together in a spec sheet / camera test video that I will be making later. But, I mean, that just pretty much wraps this up. It's got a 5,000 milliamp hour battery, obviously, to supply the massive 6.9 inch 120 hertz display, which you guys can't see here, but it is astoundingly fluid. I mean, if I go like to settings, I mean, just scrolling is just like butter. I mean, right here you can see my monitor. It's 165 hertz. I'm used to high refresh rate, but I'm not used to high refresh rate on a phone. This is going to be a whole new experience for me. And honestly, from a gaming standpoint, once you go high refresh rate, you don't go back. You can't. It's amazing, and it feels amazing. Anyways, guys, that is going to conclude this little unboxing here. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, please be sure to hit that like button down below, so subscribe to my channel. Leave a comment down below. You guys know the drill. This is Arrow. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace. Also, be sure to leave comments on any future videos you guys want to see, as well as anything you want to see for this phone. Just anything in general. Later. Damn, this is a fine-ass glass sandwich.